Kush's movie review.
Welcome to a very special edition of Kush's movie review, YouTube exclusive, as Kush, one by one, claws his way through the best picture nominees for the 2024 Oscars. This episode, he's going to be talking about American Fiction, a movie about slaves, because that wasn't really a thing, apparently, according to some people in America.
Wow.
That's just propaganda. That's what's that? What's the word they use? What's the phrase they use for that?
Propaganda?
No, there's a thing.
A lie.
I can't remember, but yeah, certain people of a certain demographic of a certain persuasion don't think white people were as bad back in the day. So is that what this is about?
Not at all. Did you ever see a movie in the year 2000 called Bamboozled? It was a Spike Lee movie.
I can't say that I did.
All right, well, that's okay. It's an okay movie. It's a little masochistic compared to this, but basically they're both the same movie. I'm going to get into all the details in a minute here, but basically a man who is a very accomplished writer writes something that's actually really good, but modern America is rejecting it, or at least not acknowledging it. And in an act of frustration comes up the most racist, diabolical, just soulless thing he can come up with, and it's the biggest fucking thing in the United States.
Maybe it was on something in the beginning.
The slight differences here is that in Bamboozled, Damon Wayans' character Pierre Delacroix, he leans into it. He's like, oh, okay, money's nice. I like money. Let's see what else we can do here with this minstrel show I'm doing on TV. Whereas Thelonious Monk, Jeffrey Wright's character, he's like, that's so stupid. What do you mean they like it? This is some bullshit. You know, in fact, change the manuscript. Change the title of my manuscript. It's not this title anymore. It was like whatever it was called. He's like, I want you to call it Fuck. Call it Fuck now. And they're like, I don't know. It's like, then I'm not going to do the deal with you guys for this book. They're like, all right, we can call it Fuck. Fuck becomes a national bestseller. Like it's pretty insane. No matter what this guy does to sabotage his own project, it just backfires on him, and he becomes a hit. It's the only difference, again, another difference, not the only difference. Another difference is he's working in anonymity, whereas he does not put his name on the book, makes up just a pen name. I forget what his name is supposed to be, but no one knows it's him. Any interviews he does, just all in black silhouette. It's anyway. This movie is fucking hilarious, despite the fact that I said it's an identical rehash of a movie from 24 years ago. Again, this is American Fiction. It is a hard R, 1 hour 57 minutes. Excuse me. This is directed by a gentleman named Cord Jefferson. He's got somewhat of a resume, but this is pretty much his first directorial feature. Fucking hell, we're using big words today. This is based on a book called Erasure by a man named Percival Everett. His book came out in 2001, so I don't know, and that's just when the book was published. Maybe he's been trying to shop that around for a decade before Spike Lee's movie. I could not tell you that. However, I can tell you I enjoyed this a lot more than Bamboozled. Like I said, Bamboozled is a little masochistic, whereas again, this guy is just frustrated with his career and his life and his living situation, and he just tried one thing as a joke one day, and well, he needs the money, so he's not going to not take it. He's got to take care of his mother, who's going through dementia. Finds out his brother has been a closeted homosexual this whole time, going through a messy divorce with his heterosexual wife, who's taken everything. Sister has a heart attack while he's visiting the family just for a weekend. Like, a lot of heavy stuff happens here, but you like all of the characters. Jeffrey Wright, who can do no wrong, and then Sterling K. Brown is the brother, and then Tracee Ellis Ross She's the daughter of Diana Ross, and you might know her as the mom from Blackish. Um, Fantastic cast. Again, I laughed so hard during this thing, dude. I love this movie. While I don't think it's the best movie, while I can't give it 5 stars, like I'm really rooting for this one. It's just like it was getting to the point where I was laughing so hard that a woman down the road from me, I think she was laughing because I was laughing. But the themes of this movie are a little heavy for the average Caucasian because there's a lot of nervous white people, is what I'm saying. And for every joke that a little risque or whatever, no one knew when it was appropriate for them to laugh. I laughed my ass off the entire time. I didn't give a fuck. There's a scene where Issa Rae, the President Barbie, is in this movie. She plays an author that pisses off Thelonious Ellison, and at one point she's just reading a book, but the camera is focused on the jacket on the title of the book, and it's called White Negroes. And I could not have laughed harder. It is like we don't get any explanation of what the book is about. I mean, maybe if we zoom in on it, we can read a little bit more of the jacket, but that's it. Just that's the joke. She's just reading a book called White Negroes. So many uncomfortable people in this theater at that joke. Meanwhile, my ass is going belly ache laughter. Mike Fish is what this movie caused for me. It is very smart. It is very funny. Again, the cast is fantastic. A lot of the themes have to do with family. A lot of themes have to do with just self improvement, recognizing your own flaws. At one point, Thelonious Monk Ellison has a girlfriend, but then he fucks it up. Does she come back? Maybe she does. Maybe she doesn't. Like it's endings. Endings a little weak, but the movie has to end at some point. I wasn't mad about it. I think it's just a little weak. This movie is fantastic. I believe it's only nominated for like 3 Oscars. One of them is the Best Picture, and deservedly so. This movie did come out in December of 2023, but it is so far the best movie I've seen in 2024. 4 out of 5 stars. Excuse me.
Boom.
Yeah, go see this. I can't stress. Go see this movie. See it on streaming. See it in the theater. Go see it. Go see it with a nervous crowd and make everyone more nervous.
Fun than watching some nervous white people. Coming from a white person, I do like.
I can't.
I do like. I said, coming from a white person, it is still fun to watch other white people become.
Oh, this was delightful. I don't know what it was, but yeah, this was hilarious. It was a very small theater, so that's why I was able to like. It's like, wow, how are y'all not laughing at this? These jokes are for you. These jokes are for you guys. Literally, they're for you.
I don't want. Is anyone? Is this like a hidden camera show? Is Ashton Kutcher gonna jump out and call me racist?
Might.
Never know. That's the risk you take going to movie theaters these days. There you go. American Fiction, 4 out of 5. It's the best movie because you've seen all year so far, as of recording.
So far.
Because if you watch the show, the Waffle Box podcast, the movie review segment, not so bueno this year so far.
So far, no good. So far, no good.
But yeah, so keep tabs on this channel. Hit the subscribe button. There'll be a dedicated playlist if you want to just whiz through all 10 best picture nominations as Kush reviews them all. But of course, feel free to check out Waffle Box each and every Wednesday on this very channel. Final thoughts, Kush?
Just looking for. I hope Jeffrey Wright wins Best Actor. I hope Sterling K. Brown wins Best Supporting Actor. I have a feeling I know or already know who's going to win those, but still,
I'm
again,
just Ken.
fantastic performances. I'm pretty sure. RDJ is gonna usurp Ken. I liked Ken's performance, but yeah.
As long as that wins best song, which we probably won't, but
looking forward to that performance too. I don't know if I want that to win the best song, but yeah, that should be, again, assuming Ryan Gosling does the performance in that. That should be awesome.
Why does I want my money back? Not that I've spent anyway. Whatever.
There you go. You heard him, Academy.
But there you go. Check it out. American Fiction, 4 out of 5. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Buenas tardes.
That's all, folks.